Take a look at the Premier League standings here because we have put Mark Ogden to task today. We've not just been getting him to talk about Manchester United and everything that's been going on there. We've asked him to give us a best 11 from the Premier League season so far. So talk us through it, Mark.
Yeah, well, you know, it's that stage of the season, international break, isn't it? So we have to kind of find something so people can throw tomatoes at me, and I'm sure the guys are going to do that now. So I've gone for, obviously, Vicario in goal. I think he's had a great start at Tottenham. I think the ones that the lads might be a bit surprised at are Neto at Wolves. I think he's had a great season. So, you know, for Wolves, you know, top assist in the Premier League. But it's really hard to pick players that aren't at the big clubs. I think, you know, Udogie at Tottenham and Mickey van der Ven have been great. Obviously, Van der Ven's injured right now, but Tottenham have been, until the last couple of games, one of the stories of the season. It's just a shame that Van der Ven's injured, but we've only played 12 games, so it's kind of a hard start. But I think I'm happy with that team right now.
Did I hear that Liverpool legend Stevie Nicole wouldn't have put Van Dijk in there?
Correct.
I was the same.
I
There's not a lot of
honestly
defenders
don't.
playing well.
Saliba.
Oh,
He hasn't put a foot wrong for about 3 years. I know he was injured at the end of last year, but before that, he was the best centre-back in the Premier League. And I would argue it's between him and Van der Ven, who's the best this year as well. So, listen, Van Dijk's had a decent start, but I tell you, there's no way you put him ahead of Saliba. Not a chance.
And you agree with that?
Guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing the Liverpool analysis. Be expectant of that one because we'll be talking about everything that has happened in since the last international break to where there's going to be an interesting controversial points that I'm going to come out, especially when we talk about the Toulouse game and the Luton. But let's get into the video reaction here, people. I've just looked at that team that she has been put out there. It's an interesting team. Vicario at goal, Trippier right back, Van Dijk alongside Van der Ven, Udogie on the right, Szoboszlai in the midfield alongside Rodri and Silva. Up top we have Salah. Then we also have Haaland. Then the last one has to be Neto. That's an interesting one. But also I think Stevie Nicole is right. Yes, I'm a Liverpool fan, putting my Liverpool head on the floor and just talking football. Saliba hasn't put any foot wrong. And I think he deserves to be at least, you know, recognized for what he's doing. He deserves to be seen because he's doing so much in the world of football. So if he's not included, that is also some questions you can ask. Because one thing that I have to do, it's really hard for any Liverpool fan to admit that there's any player who's better than their team. But we have to be honest, people. What Saliba has been doing, and of course it's only 12 games, things can change. It's out of this world. So I would have put Saliba there over Van Dijk, and I believe Van Dijk is going to prove himself. He has already proven himself that he's back to his best, but I think he's going to keep doing it. That maybe by the end of the season it will be a different list from what we're seeing here, but this is the best Premier League so far to where we are. I would have put Saliba there. Let me hear what the others have to say, and if there are any other players who have to be put on there.
yeah, it's really the only. I would love to be able to just go through this team, but that was the only one. I was like, well, Van Dijk's been better than he was last year.
Right.
He has been better, but he's not that Saliba's not been flawless, but Saliba's been a Rolls Royce at the back. You know, the way he played Haaland in the Man City game, even in the loss at Newcastle, which was very controversial. I think that's the one out of that 11 that I would say, yeah, that I would change.
Jan, have you got any problems?
I got many problems, but if you talk, if you talk about
But the
this
best
team,
11 ain't one.
yeah. No, I think I'm with Mark that Tottenham have got a great season. That's why I want Maddison in there. And then there's the next thing is who do you take out of that midfield? Silva is brilliant and all that, but Maddison, Son could play up front, of course. That will be one. John Stones. He hasn't played enough, of course, but still he's always good when he's out there. And if you see the numbers here with Maddison, I think that you can't avoid to have Maddison in the team of the Premier League this season as it is for Tottenham. As for Guardiola on the left back, I'm a big fan of Guardiola. But I think Mark has done a good job. Thank God Xhaka didn't do the team, I think we would have more disagree on that. He didn't warn me.
You could have thrown, I suppose.
But of course, we can get some players because they've been class career-wise. But we are talking about who have been the best this season. And as much as this hurts me to admit, Tottenham has had the best season. And of course, you would put, if you were really putting, I would put Son there. Because I feel like he has also caused this so much. I mean Maddison. I would have put Maddison. He deserved to be in there. He has been putting so much pressure. He has been causing problems. And I think he has to be added into the team because with what he is doing and what he has already done, he should have a shout in there. I don't know if you agree on the comment section. Let me know. But yes, the players I would change. For now, Van Dijk and Bernardo Silva for Maddison. I know he's injured now, as well as Van der Ven, but they have been amazing. Tottenham Hotspurs to be where they are, they've been really kangaroosing souls in. So let's see what people have to say.
One player, I'm not suggesting he's better than Rodri, and he's had a stupid suspension recently, but you could throw in Basuma. Again, Tottenham angle here, but he's been, along with Sarr, in the middle. Basuma has been outstanding, but Rodri's such a good player, you know.
What about Walker at right back? You've added Walker over Trippier.
Oh, this is unravelling now, isn't it?
All of a sudden you're getting
Needed a minute to warm up.
Well, listen, I think if Gareth Southgate's playing a big game tomorrow, I think he plays Walker before Trippier as well.
If he plays a big game tomorrow, Calvin Phillips will be placed.
How late were you up, Mark, deciding this last night?
I don't know. It took about 10 minutes, to be honest. No, seriously. I mean, look. I mean, Trippier. I think offers more going forward. I think that's why I get him ahead of Walker. I think the guys are right. Saliba, Maddison, they're very close, but it's just who do you drop? And I take the guys' points on Van Dijk, but I just think I saw Saliba at Newcastle. I thought Callum Wilson gave him a bit of a going over at times, so that maybe coloured my judgment a little bit. But I do think Van Dijk is still a great defender, despite Stevie's reservations.
Listen, Oggy. If the Manchester United manager was picking this, he'd have Johnny Evans at centre back. That's what he'd do.
Evans has been one of United's best players this season. There you go.
So Oggy had two pieces to write last night. They want the 11 for us today on FC.com, and the hate Man United piece. There's two pieces,
and the rate Man United piece as well.
Clearly Man United. This 11 just got. It got Kenny Xhaka's power rankings time.
But it's unbelievable. We are discussing so many things here, and you put Szoboszlai in there. He came from RB Leipzig. He more or less come to English football, and he's in there. And no one of us is questioning what a season he has had, how he's adjusted to English football. I mean, that is also amazing how he's done for Liverpool.
Well, he's a captain of Hungary. Should be adjusted.
No way that I'm putting Basuma over Rodri. Oh, as much as these guys are trying to make a story out of it, I feel like Basuma has really caused so many problems, tackles that are really unnecessary. So I will not really do that. Also, I think it's just that explanation of maybe Saliba having some problems in some of the games. That's why maybe Virgil van Dijk, of course, it might make sense, but I would still put Saliba for now. It could change as time goes on, like I'm saying. And yeah, we need to put some respect on the fact that we are making this video. There is Szoboszlai there, and everyone are putting respect on his name over what he has already done. That tells you so much about the player. That tells you so much about his mentality, his focus, what he's able to offer. I, as a Liverpool fan, I'm really loving to see Szoboszlai in my team, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do as we go forward. But I think that is a good team. So let me speak it out now, what it will look like if it has been changed by me now. Vicario at goal. Trippier at the right. No, I'm not putting Walker. Trippier. You saw what Sterling did to Walker. Trippier for me. Then we have Saliba. We'll have Van der Ven. We'll have Udogie. That kid has been amazing. Even the red card, it might have come by Udogie. In the midfield, Szoboszlai. We'll have Rodri. Then we'll have James Maddison. Up top, we have Salah, Haaland. No questions. Goals are still coming there. And lastly, Neto. Wolves won't be anywhere where they are right now without him. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with this? The best Premier League starting 11 so far that the ESPN and the Football Connect Sam has made. Click the like button, subscribe. Like I said, people, Liverpool video is dropping today where we'll be analyzing Liverpool, how they've developed, how they look of a different animal, and how they had a holler. We should be at the top of the league if it wasn't because of the Luton game. So there are some interesting points, like I'm telling you. Exciting times, people. Click the like button, subscribe to Connect. We're out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.